We'll just 2 seconds. We'll just get the camera in place. Oh, in the sun. Okay, let's go, Elaine. Let's go. Right, hello everybody, welcome to the podium. Almost time for the MSVT Trackday trophy. Before we do that, I've got a couple of drivers from Class D a little bit early. Let's get them out. Ronan Quinn, first of all, out you come, Ronan. We've got the two chaps as well. There they are. Boys, out you come. These two getting greedy. You want another trophy, don't they? Ronan, you're there. Go on the podium, on you get, boys. Give us a big cheer. Woo! Now, chaps, I know you two have been spoken to already. Let's have a quick chat about it. Happy with how the day went?
Yeah, it's a case of management, race of attrition, just get it across the line, manage the temperatures through the whole race, manage the tyres. Yeah, job done.
I imagine tyre pressures were a bit of a quandary today, were they?
Yeah, we always reset them at the pit stop, so we start quite low, Henry will run it up and then we'll drop it at the pit stop again. But for today, it was just safety car. As soon as that safety car come out, don't dive in straight away, you know, we've got a bit of a strategy to it and wait and then come in, and then we seem to, I think the last 3 races have finished a lap above just from the safety car, so that's really helped us out this year.
Guys, congratulations, double podium, technically. Ronan, let's come to you, fantastic stuff. Tell us about the race.
Oh, it was a great race. Me and Jamie were really close the whole way through. Dropped back a little bit at the start, you know, battling with other class cars, but then the pit stops brought us straight together. On the safety car restart, it was really hectic, but we're just trying to manage that gap to him, keep the pressure on as much as I could, and then try and, you know, force a mistake from him. He doesn't make them. He's a good driver, and in the end, it was actually the oil on the track which pushed him a little bit wide. Managed to get past him, and then just tried to hold him back behind me, and then the red flag came.
I was going to say, does that play a bit of a factor? You know, there's oil out there, do you? So is it a case of just got to be braver?
Definitely, yeah. And with him being rear-wheel drive and me front-wheel drive, it was just assessing where I was stronger on the track and where he was. It was so close between us, so neck and neck. It was a brilliant
You've got
race.
a big smiley face. What does it mean to be on the podium?
It means a hell of a lot, because we've had a really hard season. We've had a lot of failures and a lot of issues, so it's nice to finally come good in the end.
Right, congratulations, guys. Thank you so much for coming back up. We really do appreciate it. Well done, lads. Whee! Woo-hoo-hoo. The crowds go wild. Oh, well, look, there you go. Pictures. Let's do a pose.
I think I got them. Cheers.
Right, thanks, guys. Congratulations. Thanks. Well done. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Take care. Right, so there you go. Almost time now for the MSVT Track Day Trophy. Oh, yes. Who wants to have a little look behind the scenes whilst we make our way up to the top? We'll show you what the back of the podium looks like, because actually we've got the TMMMC cars about to come up, but we'll go have a little poke around, have a little walk around. You can have that back if you like. Cheers, mate. Thanks. No worries. And so this is what it looks like, by the way, behind the scenes at Brands Hatch. Don't know if we should be filming in here, but we're doing it anyway. So a little bit tough, isn't it? We're going to make our way up. This is the very glamorous staircase, as you can see. So yes, time for race, or the only race of the day actually for the MSVT Track Day Trophy, round 5 of the championship. Of course, it's a 45-minute race, just like the Track Day Championship, mandatory pit stop 2. So we'll bring you all of that live. The race report's just finished. Josh, you go ahead, mate. You'll be quicker. And so here we are back into the sunshine once again. So here we are back at the top. As you can see, it's a place where we've been spending most of the day whilst we're up here, actually. I don't know if you've seen a lot going on tomorrow. It's the Festival Italia. They've even got Podiums here tomorrow over there. Look, you can just see that. It's going to be a real party festival atmosphere here tomorrow. There's going to be all sorts going out on track as well. In fact, I imagine it's not too long before the participants will be arriving here at Brands Hatch. So a lot going on. If you're in the area, fancy coming down, then why not indeed? 45 minutes action though, about to come up now. MSVT Track Day Trophy. So let's just have a look at the grid for the Track Day Trophy, shall we? It was John Lamister in his Lotus Elise who put it on pole position. Stuart Donovan in second place in his Toyota Celica. Brian Richardson in third. Jeremy Evans in fourth. Then we've got the VW Golf GTI, the Reed car, 148 in fifth place. Sam McKee in sixth place, and Clark Rosario in seventh. Freddie Hewitt in eighth, and Rawling Zakareski in ninth. Then we got the GJ Wright, the VW Golf in 10th place. Number 46 did come into the pits quite early on, so hopefully they're going to be okay for this race. Steve Summers in 11th, Wayne Cockrell in 12th, Alex Tate in 13th. Then we've got the A and D Hills car, the Mazda MX-5 Mark III Super Cup car. Car number 87 in 14th, Dave Connell in 15th, to Slater Harding car in 16th, then Ben Taylor in 17th, Matthew Shears in 18th. We've got two Ben Taylors. We've got 806 Ben Taylor's Mini Cooper S, and Ben Taylor in his Mazda MX-5. So Ben Taylor 806 in 17th, Ben Taylor number 84 in 19th. That's not going to get confusing, is it? Then we've got the Briscoe car in 20th place, and then from 21 down to 45 we've got Alistair Essen, Paul Hatton, Goodall Baldwin, Coombs, Hurrell, Aaron Bunning, Earl Williamson, Michael O'Sullivan, Colin Wells, Begbie Warner, the Adams car, the Perfect car, the Hayes car, Mike Presland, Newbold Court, Thomas White, Wright Morris, Craig Horvath, Lower Darcy, Charles Allen, Neil Luke, Robinson Cannell, Chris Warwick, Jude Worley, Arif Hayward. That is how they line up for your 45-minute Track Day Trophy race. It's round 5. I mean, they're actually standalone races each one, so there's no championship as such, but it's the 5th one of these of the season, we should say. So the marshals making their way onto the track now. In a minute we'll get the announcement for them to head on out. It's not it for today. We've still got a lot more action to bring you after this race as well. We have 4 more races to go, including this one, the round 5 of the MSVT Track Day Trophy. Then we've got race 2 for the classic touring cars, pre-93, pre-03 and the Boss, and then straight after that we've got the Thunder and Jaguars going out for the classic touring cars, and then rounding out our live coverage action today will be race 2 for the classic touring cars, the pre-66, pre-83s, and hopefully they'll get a little bit more racing action, as unfortunately race 1 for them was spent probably 80% behind the safety car. So mandatory pit stop in this race as well. The whistle blows, so the cars are now going to make their way out on track. John Lamister is going to be first out in his Lotus Elise. Keep an eye out for him. He did a 146.076 in qualifying. Stuart Donovan in second, a 146.776. So 0.7, exactly 0.7 of a second faster than anybody else was John. Brian Richardson in third place in his Porsche Boxster, although Brian did pull back to paddock about halfway through qualifying, so I can see he's out there. I can see his Porsche out there, so that's a good sign. Jeremy Evans went well. He's in 4th. His Honda Civic Type R with Semprini Racing. We are broadcasting to Semprini Facebook page, so hello everybody from Semprini. If you're watching this afternoon and want to have your say, want to have a comment, Live Sport Now is the place to do it on YouTube. There is a link in the body of this broadcast to make it even easier for you. It'll take you straight through to a YouTube channel. Do hit subscribe and you can comment as well. If you comment in the live chat, we can show it on screen as well. So if you want to show a bit of support for anybody, please do put it on there and we'll show your message to the world. We've got people watching from all over the place: Spain, Portugal, Australia, Mexico, and of course here in the UK. Do tell us where you're watching from. We would love to hear from you. What a sight these cars make, by the way. Such a mix of machinery down there. If you do want to find out more about the Trackday Trophy 2, then again, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Do give it a click. And even if you just want to have a bit of an ogle with the cars, feel free. Can't say I wouldn't blame you. Wouldn't blame me at all. So 45 minutes of thrilling and exciting action is going to take place very, very shortly. Calm before the storm, it feels like, doesn't it? Cars at the back just getting themselves in position. Still quite a lot to go actually before we can get underway with the formation lap. What a day we've had so far. The sun is absolutely blistering out. We just heard from John Lyon a little bit earlier. He was the outright winner. Congratulations to him for the Trackday Championship. As I said, we've got those 3 classic touring car races coming up for you straight after, back to back to back to back as well. So I'll tell you, the leading sort of 10 cars have been sat there an awful long time now, haven't they? They'll be getting hot, hot, hot out there. So John the Master on pole position, Stuart Donovan in 2nd, Brian Richardson in 3rd, Jeremy Evans in 4th. There they are there. What a mix. We've got Toyota Sleeker, Lotus Elise, Porsche Boxer and Honda Civic Type R, only with a Trackday trophy. Incredible, isn't it? What a sight we've got. Number 46 there, that's the Wright card, G&J Wright, Team Air Supply. They had a problem in qualifying, but it looks like they're okay, and we can finally get the formation lap underway before going racing. It was a pleasure as well, actually, wasn't it, to hear from Ronan Quinn, too, on the podium at the start of this broadcast. Finished 2nd in his class in the Trackday Championship, but just to see what it meant to him really was quite special. John Lemaster about to get things underway in that beautiful Lotus Elise. Look at it, the bug eyes out front. Watch out for that Celica 2. Green flag. We're going to go on forward formation lap now. So finally, cars get to move. Get a feel of the GP circuit once again before they go racing. 45-minute race. Mandatory pit stop as well. And already, oh, we've got a car up the top of Paddock Hill. I think it is the right car, isn't it? Number 46. It has managed to get going again. I think so. I'll double check that. Apologies if it isn't, but I think it is. It did have a problem in qualifying. It looks like it's got a few gremlins still on too. It pulled off to the left-hand side before going down Paddock Hill, and it's right at the back again. I wonder if it's going to have to stay there now and start from the back of the grid. Number 46 did qualify in 10th place. They're in Class B. 149, 140, but there's clearly some sort of issue with that car. Yeah, there he goes. So GJ right there in that car, number 46. Still carrying on though. Fingers crossed they'll be okay. Let's just hope it's something that they can almost drive out of the car and just keep on going. Don't pull off to the right. It hasn't. That's good. It will take the start of this race. So calm before the storm as cars go on to the back of the GP circuit. If you've ever driven it, tell us. We want to hear from you. Do comment below. We can see the comments too, so do get in touch with us. So there they come, finally. We get the look at them a little bit later than scheduled. We are going to get this race underway. We're going to go right up to 6 o'clock, I think, today, aren't we? We're not even broadcasting the final race. It's going to go on later and later and later, but here they come now. It is going to be Lamister who's going to line up on pole position. We've had a bit of a delay, but finally we're going to get things underway. We want to see some racing action, don't we? It is hot, hot, hot here. We want to go racing. It's only so long I can fill for. So Lamister on pole, Donovan alongside him in that black and green Celica. Brian Richardson in the Porsche Boxster behind, Jeremy Evans in the Honda Civic Type R. Then we've got the Reed car, the VW Golf GTI just behind, look, the black, red and white. And then we've got Sam McKee in that BMW E36 328i. Here we go. The last few cars just getting themselves into position here. This is going to be a thriller. This is going to be 45 minutes of hot, intense motorsport action. As you can see, car 46 is lining up, but right at the back should have been in that 10th space. That's why there's a gap down there. But here we go. Almost time to go racing. Finally, we're going to get this underway. 5-second board goes up. The engines are starting to rev. Red lights on, and it's time to go racing for the Trackday trophy. Off we go. It's a terrible start. Oh no, what's happened? Oh no, 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 he stalled it, he stalled it. Porsche Boxster is going to get going again. There's a bit of a bump in there too. Fortunately, amazing driving by everybody. Manages to avoid Brian Richardson. Incredible stuff. Great driving. Everybody, take your hat off to everybody there. You've certainly earned yourself a nice cold water after the race, everybody there, for avoiding that. Fantastic stuff. So it is John Lamaster who does take the lead comfortably as well. Is it Donovan? It is Donovan just holding on to second place as well. It does promote. Is it Jeremy Evans up to, I don't think it is. Is it Jeremy Evans? It's not Jeremy Evans. I think it's Sam McKee. He's got himself up to third place. Sam McKee up to third place. Evans into fourth. And I actually think McKee's got past Donovan as well for second place. So big drama on the opening lap here. And does Richardson have a problem because he's still getting overtaken? Oh, Richardson pulls into the pits. I don't believe it. Brian Richardson, he did leave qualifying early as well, actually. He's just pulled into the pits. Oh, that's a real shame. It really is. Brian Richardson into the pits, qualified in third place, and he's into the pits early on. Let's hope he can do something, get the car fixed, and maybe get back out again, even if it's just to get some laps underneath you the belt there. What a shame that is to come all this way and not to be able to go any further than that. So the car's making their way around the back of the GP circuit. There they are. There's Lamester. Donovan making a move again, though. Can Donovan now hold it back? I think he looks like he might be able to get it done. Let's have a look, though, on the outside line. It looks like McKee just has the legs, just tucks in. Donovan and McKee going toe to toe. Sorry, it's Reed, it's not McKee, it's Reed. A Reed and D Reed. What a lightning start by those two chaps. Donovan does go down the inside, though, of Paddock Hill Bend and takes second place back. And Lamester is just starting to get a little bit ahead of steam there. 1.7 second lead. Maybe that tussle between Reed and Donovan. Evans right in the mix as well there. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 going toe to toe, second, third, fourth. There's nothing to choose between Reed, Donovan and Evans. Magnificent stuff. Bit of dust gets kicked up. Nothing too severe. Evans now going to try and have a good go. Hewitt actually got past McKee, so Freddie Hewitt's had a lightning start. He's up to 5th place. Then McKee's 6th. 7th is Clark Rosario. 8th is Rawlings, Zarakowski. Then we've got Summers, Tate, Slater, Harding, Hills, Cockrell, Connell, the good old Baldwin car, Braskel car, Shears, Adams, Hatton, Coombs. That's your top 20 runners and riders so far for the MSVT Trackday Trophy here live at Brands Hatch on the GP circuit. The 5th race of the season. Well, what a start that is by Reed. Number 148 there. Started in 5th place. Did get up to 2nd place, but I do think Donovan fought back and managed to just take it back. And so here comes Lamester now in that Lotus Elise. Just out in the lead, but I think it looks like it might be a little bit shorter. It is Donovan comfortably in 2nd place. Reed now in 3rd. Evans in 4th. Hewitt, by the way, going very well in 5th. McKee's dropped down the order again, so Clark Rosario now up to 6th place. McKee drops down to 7th. Let's have a look. Rawlings, Zakareski, sorry, up to 6th. Clark Rosario 7th. McKee in 8th now. Summers in 9th. Tate in 10th. Slater Harding 11th. Connell 12th. Cockrell 13th. Briscoe 14th. Then we've got the Adams car in 15th. Goodwill Baldwin in 16th. Hatton 17th. Shears 18th. Coombs 19th. Taylor 20th. Essen 21st. Hurrell 22nd. Hills 23rd. Wright 24th. That number 46 car we saw started at the back of the grid. He's up to 24th already. Preston 25th. Bunning 26th. Hayes 27th. Begbie Warner 28th. Perfect 29th. O'Sullivan 30th. Wells 31st. Thomas White 32nd. Horvath 33rd. Neil Luke in 34th. Allen 35th. Warwick in 36th. Newbold Court 37th. Worley 38th. Bright Morris 39th. Iris Hayward 40th. Lower Darcy 41st. And Richardson still in the pits. And we think, unfortunately, Brian Richardson, that Porsche box, there's something's not quite right with it. And it looks like he is out of this race. So off to go to the GP circuit. So we are filming the entire day just off one camera today, so please bear with us. We don't have anything at the far side, but I'll tell you something, as they're coming over the line, it looks to me a lot like Donovan is closing the gap on Lamaster here. Lamaster leading the way. What does he do over the line this time? A 1:47.523, but it's Donovan who is a second faster on that lap. In fact, almost a second faster than anybody else with a 1:46.598. Donovan in second place. Stuart Donovan is flying in that Toyota Celica and catching the elite of Lamaster at the top. Reed was a little bit closer too. Reed was 3/10 of a second faster than Lamaster on that lap. Reed currently in third, Evans in fourth. Hewitt still going very well in fifth. I could just see one of the BMWs, the perfect car, 1:65, the orange and sort of navy blue, really almost power sliding around Graham Hill. You might have seen it on the camera, really going great guns for it. The battle at the top is getting excited though, isn't it? Lamaster is 0.849 of a second faster than Donovan. Somebody going very slow at the back of the circuit entrance to the pit lane as well. Let's just see who this is going to be. Yellow flags, we do have yellow flags out. And someone's in the pits, I'll find out very shortly for you, but we do have yellows. In fact, is it safety car? So safety car is out. Safety car is out. And the Hills are in the pits. Lower Darcy are in the pits as well. So a couple of cars in the pits. Still very early to be making the pit stop. In fact, I don't even think the pit window's even open yet, so it's certainly not planned this for the two drivers. The safety car has come out. Just going to have a little look, see if we can figure out where. So a little bit of respite then for Lamaster, with Donovan breathing down his neck, Reed breathing down his neck, and Evans breathing down his neck. And Freddie Hewitt as well. Freddie we know very well from Enduro car with MSV as well. In faster machinery now and really going great guns. So 36 minutes on the clock, safety car is out, so as you can imagine everything's starting to just settle down a little bit. Whilst it's out, let's just pop TSL on the screen so you can see for yourself without me having to constantly read it all the time. I will keep doing that of course, but sometimes it's good for you to see it as well, certainly in case I'm pronouncing half the names wrong, which I probably am. Is it Lamaster or Lamaster? What do you think? Comment below, do tell me. I don't mind being wrong, I can accept it. I'm not overly precious about it. So I've had a few messages come in as well on YouTube. Matthew Yallett says, shout out to Team Air Supply, good luck lads. Simon Darcy says, shout out to Lower Darcy car, my son Mike driving. And a big shout out to you guys giving us a live feed, really appreciate it. Oh, thanks Simon, yeah. I'm glad everybody's enjoying it. We're doing it all off one camera. We try and give you the most excitable atmosphere as you can possibly get. So Finsport also say good luck to all Finsport drivers, new and old today. T-Man has said shout out to Rawlings, Zakareski team, Dub Shack. You've got it. I hope I said that right as well. Keep your comments coming in. We can see them. As you can see, we're reading them out right now. We'll put them on screen as well. Right, let's take TSL down, shall we? Let's have a look at some of these. Let's get some of these comments going through on screen, and the cars are just coming underneath us as well, and they're making beautiful, beautiful sight. I've just got my arms out trying to catch a little bit of sunshine as well. So safety cars picked everybody up. There we go. Phaser John has commented, shout out to Dave Connell, running his rear spoiler for the first time. Oh, we'll keep an eye out for that. Keep those messages coming in, guys. We can see them. We will read them out. We hope you're having a good day. Tell us where you're watching from. Have you been at work today? You're at home? You're out in the garden? Or you're inside, got the AC on, just relaxing? You're in the middle of a drought at the minute. You're not allowed to put the hose pipe on. Is the garden suffering a bit? So we've had somebody asking us to shout out for the lower Darcy car. He's actually in the pits as well. I'm just trying to see where, a little bit further down. Oh, is that it down there? Look. Yeah, it's actually in the pits right in front of us. So I know we've got some family members watching. They're currently in the pits, I'm afraid. We've lost Coombs from this race as well. Car number 444. Lower Darcy is still down there. I think they might. No, it's Trackday Championship. There was an issue with a car as well. So Lower Darcy down there for the Trackday Championship. Unfortunately, they are in the pits. And not intentionally either, unfortunately. Let me go see if I can just see where the actual incident is.
So, I think they're going to put the Mazda MX-5 on the inside of the circuit, aren't they? But then the telehandler needs to get back to its location, which will take a couple of minutes or so, and then we'll be into the pit window. Safety car just going past the incident scene now, so it's definitely going to get one more lap behind the safety car.
So yeah, I've just seen where the incident is. One of the Mazda MX-5, I believe it is the Coombs car. It's just about where the safety car's just come out actually, about sort of 200 metres further down. That's where it is, at the side of the road. I can see Nick Holmes as well from Club Racing UK down now. I'm going to shout to him. Nick! How you doing? Give us a wave.
Wait.
Ours is bigger than yours. See you later. That's Nick Holmes there from Club Racing UK. Of course, somebody we know very well, and I'm sure everybody knows him very well in the club racing sector. They, of course, do the Club Racing UK podcast. We've been on it a few times as well. Lovely to see those guys. This is what motorsport's like. This is the very best of motorsport. The pit lane, the paddock, the atmosphere, the faces you see, the engines roaring around, the camaraderie. That's motorsport at its very best. What a treat it's been here at Brands Hatch today. It has been swelteringly hot, but it's been a lovely, lovely day. In fact, I feel like we've done less walking than we did last week. We were at Donington Park last week for BMW Summerfest, and my word, did we put some miles in there. All we've really had to do today is run up and down the tower. The there's still a little bit of work going on at the far side of the circuit. As I said, the MX-5 had just come off on the GP circuit a little bit, did go into the wall. Everybody's fine, there's no concerns there or anything. Just got to get it repaired, got to get the car moved and the crane out of the way too. So we might have one more lap. I reckon maybe one more lap behind the safety car, then we should get underway too. I think whilst it's down there, actually, Lynn, we'll quickly nip down to the pit lane. We'll go to the podium because the pit action is going to start happening very, very soon. In fact, the pit window is probably open now, so by the time we get down there, we're going to start seeing quite a lot of cars coming into the pit lane. Let's just pop TSL on the screen just whilst we make our way down to the podium, because it's not going to make much fun viewing just staring at the back of my head. So welcome back everybody. Let's take TSL down. As you can see, we've made our way down to the podium and we've come at a very good time as well, because we are back under green flag conditions as well. Yes, we are racing and the pit lane is about to get very, very busy indeed. I'm going to nip down and see if I can grab a word of anyone. Right everybody, I'll pop back down to the pit lane. As you can see, Freddie Hewitt just going past me there in his Mini. As you can see, here is the lower Darcy car. That's somebody wanted me to have a look at. Let's move along a little bit, shall we? There goes Alex Tate through. Not as much action as I thought was going on. Let's just have a quick word here. How are we feeling? We ready for this? Have you been out or are you about to go out?
About to go out.
Ah, how's it going out there? How's your teammate doing?
He's doing really, really well. So we didn't have such a good qualifying, just never got any space. Yeah. So we started seventh in class. I can't remember which position overall. At the end of the first lap, he was second in class.
Oh, nice.
And about 17th overall, he's got to 15th overall now, so it was a really big game. So
no pressure, eh?
No, absolutely. Don't know whether to leave him out there or pull him in, but yeah, I want my share.
Best of luck. Thanks for talking to us. Good stuff there. Feeling a little bit of pressure, I think. Not a lot else happening. I'm going to stick around in the pit lane. We'll just keep an eye on the on-track action and the pit lane action as and when things happen down here. We are in our favourite place in the pit lane. It's where we enjoy being. It's going to move up here. I think there might be a driver change coming up soon. Still got me? Perfect. I'm just going to try and get in the shade a little bit. We are expecting a lot of pit stops to start happening very, very soon Trackday. Let me just have a quick look at the running order. We've done 2 or 3 laps now since the safety car, haven't we? Back under green flag conditions. Still a Muscle leading the way, with Donovan all over the back and Reed all over the back as well. We've got a great tussle for the outright win here. So far, Donovan with the fastest up in the race, 1:46.598. 26 minutes left on the clock, so we are starting to get close to the halfway stage. Somebody down here I'm going to have a word with. Still got me? Perfect. I don't know how well you can see me. I won't go much further. How are we feeling? Ready for this?
Ready for action, mate, yeah. Loving it.
How's your teammate doing?
He's doing alright. It's my lad out. He's
nice.
He's 11th at the moment, so yeah.
Fantastic.
No, he's doing
what's it
really
like?
well.
What's it like racing with your son?
Oh, we've only just started really, but
Yeah.
really enjoying it.
Great experience. You must be roasting in all that.
Oh, I am, yeah. But hey, don't knock it. I'd rather have this than it being wet.
Exactly. Thanks for talking to us. Really appreciate it. I don't know if you saw that at all, but racing with his son, how nice is that? Fairly new to racing as well. So it looks like we've got the team here waiting to get out. I wonder if we can grab a word with the driver once he's gone out of the car, see what it's like, see how swelteringly hot it is out there too for these drivers. Here we go, more cars coming into the pits now. Pit lane, pit window really is wide open now, so expecting a lot of action down here, so don't go far at all. Here we go, car number 3 into the pits. And it's Adams. It's the Adams team. It's the Adams family. Just me then. We'll grab a word with them as soon as they've finished up. See how they've been feeling.
It must be
Let's just grab it. We've just got to adjust the mirror. Oh, I've just heard something about contact. Just got to stop the car. There we go. They do as well. I wonder if we could just grab this young man for a quick chat. How's it out there?
Warm, very warm.
It looks it.
Pretty good though. Yeah.
Is it always a bit nervy being the person who has to start the race?
A little bit. Once you get through the first couple of corners, then you're all right after that, really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What's the expectation for the second half then?
Hopefully, you can bring it home in second place. Because managed to get up from 7th to 2nd and that. So pretty happy with that, really. So.
Bit of pressure on him then, eh?
A little bit, but yeah, he has to keep it in a straight line, hopefully.
Well done, congratulations. Yes.
He did the 10. He made 10 places up on.
Yeah, he just said, yeah, he's second place now. Yeah.
Thank you. I struggle with those.
It started.
Car 148 here. This is the Reed car down here as well, right in front of me. 148. I'm going to see if I can grab a quick word with them because they were absolutely flying. They were in 3rd place, weren't they? Less than a second, about 0.7 of a second off the lead. So we're expecting a lot here. It's hot. You probably can't see it on the camera, but there is smoke coming up from these brakes. My word. Just let them get out, let them get themselves sorted, and then we'll see if we can grab a quick word. Let's not let them get away, go too far. You were flying out there, mate. How was it?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. 2 seconds and we get this off.
Get that off.
Yeah, it's really good. We have great pace at the start on cold tyres, and then it starts to slip away.
Yeah.
So it's like make your positions when you can, and then hold on really. But yeah, really good, clean racing from the guys at the front. So it's a pleasure to be part of it.
You're right in this, eh?
Yeah,
right in it.
pressure.
Enjoy it. They're right in this. I mean that. They're all right in the mix. Off they go. Now the pit action is coming thick and fast now, as you can see what's going on here. It's going to take a few laps to digest and see where everything goes on. We've got 21 minutes left on this clock. It's a 45-minute race in total. The Jaguar car just coming out just ahead of Shears there. A lot of heat, a lot of action going on in the pit lane. It's a hive of activity once again. I tell you, if you haven't pitted and the safety car suddenly comes out, you're in a good position, aren't you? Action going. It was going to let everybody clear through, get themselves out into the pits. It's really, really great to see. It really is. In fact, I'm going to get a few snaps and pictures whilst I'm down here too. Lots going on, plenty of activity. It's going to be change at the top. In fact, Stuart Donovan is in the pits as well. I can see him literally just up here too. We're not going to be able to grab a word of him because he's a single driver in this race, but he's there in his Celica. Look, he's been challenging right at the sharp end. There he is in the black and green Celica, car 112. That is Donovan. He is right in this as well. And I haven't seen the Elise come in yet either of the Master. I wonder if he's just going to give it one more lap and come into the pits. Let's keep our eyes peeled for it. And then just tightening the bolts on the wheels, making sure everything's good, make sure everything's ready. And there is Stuart Donovan flying. He's going to have some water chucked in his face, I think. Bit of dust been kicked out the back actually as well on the start-finish straight. Right, I'm on my way back up to the podium now. To the pits, the final few bits of pit lane action happening at the minute, as you can see. There's plenty of on-track action, go, 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 right to the finish of this race. We've got just under 17 minutes left on the clock. It is the Master leading the way from Donovan, from Reed. Again, those three are going to be fighting right to the finish. We are in for an absolute thriller here. So McKee and Wells in the pits. They had adopted the race lead. It's now going to change. Horvath, I think, is going to take over the lead because McKee and Wells in the pits, but Horvath still to pit. I think Donovan might actually now have the lead of this race. The net lead with, with 15 minutes left to go. That's going to be exciting. Little break in the action here. Whilst there is, let's go get ourselves back up to the top so we can see more of the action. Let's pop TSL on the screen just whilst it works its way out. We move up. Remember, we are doing all of this off one camera, so just bear with us whilst we make our way up to the top. We've got less than 15 minutes to go. So there we go, let's take TSL down. We've made our way back up to the top, as you can see, for a better view of the action. It is round 5 of the MSVT Track Day Trophy. Stay with us straight after because we're not going anywhere. We're going to have podium celebrations for you, and then we're going straight into the pre-93.03 Boss Race 2 for the Classic Touring Car Racing Club. Then straight after that into the Thunder and Jaguar race, and then straight into that, into the second pre-83, pre-60C race as well. The action is going to come thick and fast. We are live till the very end now for the Classic Touring Cars and the MSVT Track Day Trophy. It's windy and it's nice up here. we go. Closing stages now of the MSVT Track Day Trophy. 6 minutes to go. It is Donovan who leads the way from Evans. The Master down in third. Rawling Zakareski up to fourth place. Hewitt down to fifth. Although I say down, he's really made a few moves. In fact, he's just kicking up the dust a little bit there round Graham Hill as he goes. McKee is sixth. Cockerell is seventh. Reader down to eighth. Summers ninth. Wright is 10th. Connell is 11th. Goodall Baldwin is 12th. Slater Harding 13th. Shears 14th. Tate 15th. Clark Rosario 16th. Adams in 17th. Taylor 18th. Briscoe 19th. Hurrell 20th. That is your top 20 as it stands, with 5 minutes until the checkered flag falls. It is getting tight. It is getting close now. Who is it going to be? Going to find out in the next few minutes or so. What a race it's been. It really, really has. And we are approaching the closing stages now. They only have one race today as well. Unlike the Classic Touring cars, they have two, but they do get a 45-minute race as opposed to 15-minute races. So Donovan leads by 4.5 seconds from Evans in second. Then it's the Master. Rawling Zakareski. Oh no, it's a TSL problem. I thought we'd missed something glaringly obvious there. I have to say as well, we've only lost Horford, Coombs, Richardson and Lower Darcy from this race as well. So we still have 38 runners and riders, which is pretty impressive considering how hot it is here today as well. 3.5 minutes left to go. I've probably just put the actual curse on somebody there, haven't I? Expect somebody to retire in the next lap or so. But Donovan leading away, Evans in second, the Master in third, Rawling Zakareski in fourth. We've had a request of a shout out for those guys. They're doing very well indeed. If you do have a request for a shout out, please do comment. We want to hear from you. There you go, quite a lot more comments coming in. Michael Crothers is sat at home, staying cool inside, watching this. Another shout out for Team Doveshank, quality local mechanics, Stoke-on-Trent. So good shout out. Emma Wright says good luck to Grandad and Daddy, Team Air Supply. Yes, good to see those guys. They did have a problem in qualifying. They had a problem at the start of this race, but actually still out and about, having a great time. Good work for those guys. Sally Mountford says, go Daddy, I hope you win the race. Love Alfie. Go Dad, I love Eva, so proud of you babe, go smash it, Team Dubshack. Go on Dave Zareski from T-Man. Someone says hello father, and also go Steve. Nick Main, hashtag Team Dubshack, go on lads. And someone also says vroom vroom. Absolutely, yes. So a lot of love on social. Keep it coming in as well. As we said, we can see them. So 1.5 minutes left to go. Bit of dust being kicked up, but nothing major at all. It looks like we're going to get to the end of this race. LeMaster now back up into second place. Donovan leading though by 4.295 seconds. Evans drops down to third. So Lamister, who started on pole in that Lotus Elise, back up to second place. Donovan, who started in second place, is now the race leader in that Toyota Celica. We saw him in the pits as well, didn't we? Weren't able to grab a word of him then. Maybe we might be able to on the podium. We have 1 minute left on the clock. Is this the last lap, or are we going to get one more? I'm not totally sure where they are on the track. I think we are probably going to get one more lap. 55 seconds. The clock is ticking. Whatever happens though, this is at least the penultimate lap. In fact, he goes over the line now. So Donovan over the line to start his last lap of the race in that Toyota Celica, the black and green one. Round it goes, down Paddock Hill Bend. He's going to reach up to Druids. Just behind in that Lotus Elise, that is Lamister as well, trying to hunt down for the win. 3 seconds is the gap. He took 1.5 seconds out of Donovan last time around. Could this actually be quite close? Because Donovan right in the mix of traffic as well. But every car he gets through means Lamister then has to try and get through as well. Evans in 3rd place, Rawlings in 4th, McKee in 5th, Hewitt in 6th. What a great race, by the way, by Freddie Hewitt. He's got to be proud of that. Cockrell in 7th, then Wright, and a magnificent recovery drive from the Wright car, number 46. A bit of love on social media there. Don't forget they had that problem off the line, off the formation lap. Had to pull over to the side and started stone dead last. They're up to 8th place. Incredible. Summers in 9th, then Reed in 10th. And then Connell, Slater, Harding, Tate, Goodall, Baldwin, Shears, Taylor, Adams, Clark, Rosario, Hurrell, Briscoe. That's your top 20. We'll have a look at the runners and riders at the end of this race. The checkered flag is waiting to be waved. Is it going to be Stuart Donovan? Is he going to hold on? It's looking good for him, isn't it? We've got to say, but it's not over yet. It's going to be Stuart Donovan or John Lamaster. Who's it going to be? I'm waiting because we'll have eyes on him any moment now. They've gone through the back. The checkered flag is waiting. And there he comes. It is going to be Donovan. Donovan takes the checkered flag. John Lamaster comes home in 2nd place. Very, very impressive stuff. There goes the Honda Civic Type R of Evans to come home in 3rd. It looks like number 41. We're waiting for Rawlings, Zakareski. They are going to come home in 4th place overall. Incredible, incredible effort by everyone here today. Wow, what great racing we've seen from the Trackday Championship, Trackday Trophy and the Trackday Championship. Rawlings, Zakareski just gone over the line there. And they finish in 4th. McKee finishes in 5th place. Hewitt, Freddie Hewitt in 6th. Well done to him. Cockrell in 7th. Then Wright, the number 46 car, in 8th place. Summers takes the checkered flag in 9th. We're just waiting for Reed to come over. Still quite a lot of cars to still take the checkered flag. Sure, you can appreciate in total we have 37 runners and riders. Reed does take the checkered flag to finish in 10th place. Connell comes home in 11th, Slater Harding in 12th, Tate in 13th. We'll just let everybody else come over the line before we bring TSL out. Magnificent racing indeed, great clean racing. We did have that safety car period, didn't we? But after that, no interruptions all the way through to the finish. Very, very impressive stuff indeed. Congratulations to everybody. Right, I'm going to make my way down to the podium. Let's just pop TSL up onto the screen. Leon, you can stay up here if you want. I'm going to make my way down to the podium and see if I can, I think Mark Boerel's going to do the podium celebrations for this one, but I'll put the microphone in so we can hear from the drivers as well. We can double bubble this one up. And of course, coming straight up for you as well, once the track is all clear, pre-93 is the and straight in 15-minute sprint break, touring car racing. nice tan today, Stuart. Right, here I am back, as you can see, I'm on the podium now, just waiting for them to come through, but we're going to get straight back into it. Having a good day, Mark? Having a good day? Oh, always, yeah. Yeah. So fingers crossed. Hello up there. Fingers crossed we get the drivers up onto the podium quickly for the MSVT Trackday trophy. What a cracker it really was. Not long to go though. We are going to have the Classic Touring Car Racing Club Pre-93.03 and Boss race for you, 15 minutes long. In fact, whilst we wait for the drivers, I'm just going to go click a few buttons and it will magically appear across the Classic Touring Car socials. I'll be back shortly. Right, everybody, I'm back on the podium. Just clicked a few magical buttons, and welcome to our audience from the Classic Touring Car Racing Club. Really glad to be on with you now, and I hope you're excited for race 2 now of the Pre-93 Pre-03 and boss as well. If it's anything like race 1, it will be an absolute corker, won't it? In fact, whilst we're waiting, we can probably put up the results from race 1 a little bit earlier today. It feels like such a long time ago now, doesn't it? I've got the results here. Malcolm Harding took the win, didn't he, quite comfortably in the end. Mike Manning in 2nd place. Dave Griffin came home in 3rd place, took the honours in the pre-93s. Mike Dugdale finished in 4th place. Chris Southcott in 5th overall, but took the pre-03 championship win. And then we had Chris Brown, Andy Cripps, Tony Reynolds, by the way, from stone dead last all the way through to 13th. Ian Bayer in 14th, then Tom Abbott, Kevin Willis, Rod Burley, Sam Daffin, Joey Binks, Clifford Pellin, John Hillier, Craig Owen, Robert Taylor, Kevin Granger, William Hunt, Andrew Sheraton, Neil Ashcroft, Tim Mizzen, Simon Mann, James Deziel. Yes, it was a very, very exciting race indeed. And the cars are starting to line themselves up already, but I think we might have a couple of drivers from the Trackday Championship. Don't worry, you won't miss any of the action. We don't have any drivers just yet. Actually, I thought we might do. Of course, we can't miss this race, so we won't miss it at all. Let's take that image down. The cars are just starting to line up. Let's put the camera on the cars lining up, shall we? And there is Malcolm Harding looking for yet another win. Mike Manning alongside him in that beautiful Sierra Texaco livered car. It is a beauty, isn't it? Dave Griffin there in a Diet Coke car. There's Dugdale too in his BMW number 51, the grey, red, black design with laser strapped across the top. They're certainly quicker. The classic touring cars are getting the drivers to the podium than the Trackday Trophy. So the car's getting lined up. I'm going to come back up to you actually, Liam. We're still waiting for the Trackday Trophy drivers, so once they do come, I'm sure somebody will come grab us to come do it. You might, yeah, in a So here I am, everybody. I made my way back up to the top of the tower here to be alongside Leon with the camera. And as you can see, the final couple of cars just getting themselves into position. 15-minute race. It's the Classic Touring Car Racing Club. And boy, oh boy, does it make a beautiful sight. Get underway for our formation lap, and Mike Manning there sticking a bit of rubber down, isn't he? Really going for that one. the cars making their way on the formation lap. Let me just run through how things finished again in race 1. A little bit earlier today, if you are just tuning in, hello, welcome. We are live at Brands Hatch on the GP circuit. It's race 2 now of the Pre-93 03 and Boss Championships for the Classic Touring Car Racing Club. Straight after this, though, guess what? We've got even more action for you. We've got the Thunder and Jaguars going straight out, and then we end our day with the Pre-66 83 second race. Malcolm Harding won the race a little bit earlier today, quite comfortably as well, from Mike Manning in second, Dave Griffin in third, Mike Dugdale was fourth, Chris Southcott was fifth. Dave Griffin won the Pre-93 championship. Chris Southcott in fifth, was actually first in the Pre-03 category. Then Chris Brown was sixth, and Andy Cripps was seventh, Tony Paxman was eighth, Ross Craig was ninth, Robert Crizel was 10th. Then from 11 down we have Owen Hillman, James Alford, Martin Reynolds, Ian Bowyer, Tom Abbott, Kevin Willis, Rod Burley, Sam Daffin, Joey Binks, Clifford Pellin, John Hillier, Craig Owen, Robert Taylor, Cavan Granger, William Hunt, Andrew Sheraton, Neil Ashcroft, Tim Mizzen, Simon Mann, James Dazelle, Dave Nixon, Steve Barber, Vic Hope, Eddie O'Kane and Andrew Smith. That's how your 35 runners and riders finished. We did have a few retirements as well. Graham Myers, Brian Eldos, Peter Moffat, Mark Fowler, Dan Minton, Sam Morden, Craig Newbold and Andy Abrams, unfortunately unable to finish the race. This is going to be an absolute thriller. It always is with the Classic Touring Car Racing Club. Remember, stick around, don't go anywhere. If you want to have your say, head over to Live Sport Now on YouTube. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Make sure you hit subscribe as well, because we've got a lot more motorsport action to bring you in 2022 as well. And if you comment in the chat section, live chat section, we can show your comment on screen. How cool is that? So we are broadcasting the entire day off one camera. So we're really pleased that you've enjoyed the coverage so far, but we're not done yet. We've still got 3 races, including this one, to bring you today. All right, here they go. Tell you, Martin Reynolds, really, sorry, not Martin Reynolds, it's Malcolm Harding, sorry. Yeah, he's having to move back, isn't he? He really was a long way forward, wasn't he? Was Malcolm. He's spotted that though and moved back a little bit. Right, who is it going to be? Mike Mann looks determined, doesn't he? He looks ready for this one. This is going to be an absolute cracker. Malcolm Harding on pole position in that most glorious Ford Escort Mark II. Mike Mann alongside him in the Ford Sierra RS 500. Dave Griffin in third, his BMW E36 M3. Mike Dugdale also in his BMW E36 M3. Then Chris Southcott in his Honda Civic EK3. Then Chris Brown in the Ford Fiesta. Andy Cripps in his BMW M3. And here we go. Cars at the back lined up. You can hear them revving. You can hear them roaring. The red lights are on. We're going to go racing right now. And off we go. It's a good start from Mike Mann. A bit too much power down. It looks like Malcolm Harding is going to lead comfortably into Paddock Hill. Sorry, keep want to call it Graham Hill. Don't know about Mike Mann is tucked up nicely behind. Is everybody going to get through? You can see Dave Nixon there approaching the apex now. It looks like once again everybody makes it down Paddock Hill nice and safe. They steam their way up into Druids. Malcolm Harding already round it, heading towards Graham Hill bend now, and just managed to get a few car lengths ahead of Mike Manning. Now I'm trying to see, is that Southcott up to third place? I think it's Chris Southcott's gone up to third place. Cripps now, and Mike Dugdale's dropping down the order quite rapidly as well. Ian Bowyer's now going to try and take him on the inside, and I think he's going to get it done as well, because he's a little bit boxed off with Dugdale by that Fiesta in there too, but no, he just managed to keep Bowyer at bay. Well, Another superb, clean, opening first half of the lap. It's been quite sensational driving today, hasn't it? It really, really has. But it is Harding leading the way yet again. He's on it like a plate tectonic, is Malcolm Harding. He's going for this. He wants to win. Right, we wait to see, and it should be Malcolm Harding, and it is. But I tell you something, look at Mike Manning. He is not going to let him go at all, is he? This is going to be a harder race, I think, for Malcolm Harding, because Manning is all over the back of him. Is that Cripps as well? Up into third place. Let me have a look as they come over the line. It is Cripps from Griffin, from Southcott, from Dugdale, from Brown. Wow, good stuff. So Harding leads the way, Manning in second, Cripps in third, Griffin in fourth, Southcott in fifth, Dugdale in sixth, Brown in seventh, Paxman in eighth, Craig in ninth, Bolford in 10th, Crizzle in 11th, Hillman in 12th, Willis in 13th, Burley in 14th, Reynolds in 15th. Oh no, he's dropped down, sorry. Somebody's jumped up. Burley in 15th, Reynolds in 16th, Pellin in 17th, Binks in 18th, Granger in 19th, Daffin in 20th, Taylor in 21st, Hillier 22nd. Then it's Hunt 23rd, Owen 24th, Court 25th, Nixon 26th, Mizzen 27th, Mann 28th, Ashcroft 29th, Myers 30th, Barber 31st, Minton 32nd, Hope 33rd, Dazelle 34th, Sheraton 35th, Walden 36th, Aldous 37th, Bowyer 38th, Moffat 39th, Smith 40th, and Fowler 41st. Don't expect me to do that every single lap though, by the way, but I will keep you up to speed as best as I possibly can. But it is Malcolm Harding leading the way. Best fastest lap of the race, a 1:47.136, but Mike Manning is keeping him very honest indeed. The gap over the line was just 0.835, that is it. But it's Cripps who's the big mover on that last lap. He's up to third place, Griffin drops down to fourth, Southcott stays fifth, Dugdale gets up to sixth. Dugdale drops down to sixth, and Brown drops down to seventh place. Indeed, what a start by Cripps, my word. Of course, Andy Cripps started in seventh place as well. He's gone absolutely lightning quick. Some more comments coming in. Alan Hersey says, think they're all heroes in this heat. Absolutely. Jamie Mizzen says, good luck to my dad Tim Mizzen in the next race. That's this race right now actually, number 10 green and yellow Fiesta. Sorry I couldn't stay to watch. No worries Jamie, we'll forgive you. Alan Hersey also, good luck Gavin Granger. Wasman 101 says, go on Jeremy. And Alan Hersey also says, bigging up Simon Mann. Get your comments in, we can see them. Remember, we want to hear from you. This is your show too. Plenty of action there because Cripps has dropped down to sixth place. Griffin gets past, so Griffin up to third, Southcott up to fourth, Dugdale up to fifth, so it's Malcolm Harding and Manning 1-2 in the Blue Oval Saloon Championship. Griffin leading in the pre-93s and Southcott leading again in the pre-03s. It's a mirror image of race one earlier today, but there's still a long way to go. 8.5 minutes left on the clock in this race. It's been an absolute corker so far, and we're not even halfway through. Let's go, guys. Let's go, go, go. Bowyer just gets past Dave Nixon. I've just seen on the back straight there. What actually happened to Bowyer? Did he drop back a little bit? Let me have a little look. I think he might have dropped back a little bit. A couple of other moves and shakers. Abbott up to 12th, Willis up to 13th, Hillman down to 14th, Reynolds is up to 15th, Burley drops down to 16th, Daffin, Hillier both move up a place to 19th and 20th respectively. Granger drops down to 21st, Hunt moves up to 22nd, Taylor drops down to 23rd, Bowyer, Myers up to 28th, 29th respectively, Ashcroft drops down to 30th, Minton's up a place to 31st, and expected Mann and Barber. Sheraton's up a place to 34th. Just as I do that, the cars start going over the start-finish line, and it wipes my little arrows out, so I can't tell you any more, but we'll keep an eye on things. Someone's coming into the pits as well. I think it's Aldos currently in 38th place, dropping into the pits. Their car number 30 in the pits, Aldos.
Close to having all the Trackday trophy guys, most of them in the trophy room now.
still just getting the last few stragglers. You take that one.
Cheers, mate.
We'll be able to do all of them.
Nice one. Yeah. Cheers, buddy. Just give me a few minutes. I'll just see this through. Nice one. Yeah, I'd like to say as well, we've got the Trackday trophy drivers. They are just waiting in the trophy room, so we will be able to grab a quick word with them, but not yet. Of course, we've still got time on this race. We don't want to miss any of the action, do we? It is still Harding leading the way at 1:40.422, the fastest lap of the race so far. He's got 2.796 second lead over Mike Manning now. Looks like maybe he's just starting to stretch his legs a little bit. Griffin in third place. Southcott in the pits. Oh no, Chris Southcott in the pits. Your pre-03 race 1 winner. He's in the pits now, as you can see. What a shame that is. Oh, Southcott pulls into the pits. I'm not sure why, or even if that's actually accurate. Let me just have a little look to see if I can see what it might well have been for. I'm not actually seeing Southcott, and it's not registering that. It's actually dropping down the order either. I wonder if that's just my TSL has just gone a little bit haywire there. Oh no, Dugdale's up to 4th place. Yeah, unfortunately Southcott is tumbling down the order, is in the pits. So the pre-03 race 1 winner has got trouble here and is spiralling out of this race quite rapidly indeed. So it is Harding leading the way, Manning in 2nd, Griffin in 3rd, Dugdale 4th, Cripps in 5th, Brown in 6th, Paxman in 7th, Craig in 8th, Abbott in 9th, Reynolds in 10th now, Crizel in 11th, Alford drops down to place to 12th, Willis is up to 13th, Hillman 14th, Burley 15th, Binks 16th, Pellin 17th, Daffin 18th, Bowyer 19th, Granger 20th. They are your top 20 overall runners and riders. Remember, we've got 3 championships in this. The boss, the Blue Oval Saloons. Harding is leading that. Griffin is leading in the pre-93s. I'll have to check the pre-03s for you as well, because it was Southcott, but he's out of the race. In fact, I can see him. He's heading back now in his Civic back to the outer paddock, and that is his race 2 and day done, unfortunately for him. Malcolm Harding though, 4.745 seconds in the lead. Things looking good, things going well indeed too. Smoke coming out of one of the Civics up there. I'm not too sure who it is. They look like they're still able to carry on going. Just over 4 minutes left on the clock, so a few more laps yet to go. 1:40.422, the fastest lap of the race so far from Malcolm Harding. In fact, he's got a big lead now. It's just jumped up to 8.218 seconds. Manning kind of out on his own a little bit. Cripps and Dugdale having a great fight. They really are. Cripps and Dugdale, that's the fight to watch at the minute. It's the battle for 4th place overall as well. Dugdale currently holds the position, but Cripps is going to try and make a move round the outside of Druids. He's going to try and obviously get the cut back, I think maybe down into Graham Hill. Looks like he's just a little bit too far back, struggled a little bit for traction, I think, at the exit of Druids, and Dugdale manages to hold on to the position there and does stay ahead of Cripps. So Reynolds a man on the move as well. Martin Reynolds having a great day, really, considering he qualified last. Had an issue qualifying. Had a great race 1. He's now up to 7th place. Got past Paxman on the last lap. Crizel is up to 10th place as well at the expense of Ross Craig, who drops down to 11th. And Bowyer on the move as well. So Ian Bowyer is now up to 17th. Pellin and Daffin drop down to 18th and 19th respectively. Very difficult in these really, really harsh and hot conditions here. Time is ticking. Oh, someone going very wide there. Looks like the Fiesta, doesn't it? The green and yellow. Trying to get back out on track and does manage to do it, but it costs a gallon of time there. Harding's over the line. He's got a 10.494 second lead. So Malcolm Harding looking good to make this a pair of wins. It's now his penultimate lap of the race. Mike Mann is still holding on to second quite comfortably. He's 13 seconds ahead of Griffin, who's in third place. But Dugdale Cripps closing as well. So that battle for third outright between Griffin, Dugdale Cripps getting very close indeed. Abbott is dropping down the order quite rapidly as well, number 62. Oh no, apologies, it's not, it's a TSL error there. Abbott stays in 8th place, if it gets past Paxman, it's Paxman who drops down to 9th. Gazelle stays 10th, Craig is 11th, Willis is 12th, Alford is 13th, then we've got Hillman, Bauer, Burley, Daffin, Pellin, and then we've got a lot more cars to come over the line as well. Binks dropping down a little bit too, maybe, no, again, TSL, oh, I'm hearing some squeaky tyres down at the bottom of Graham Hill. I was looking, but nothing really over dramatic other than perhaps somebody getting a little bit hot on the brakes, but no damage or danger done there. Good stuff. It's jam-packed action racing here. What a great clean race we've seen here, haven't we? This really is the best of the Classic Touring Car Racing Club. What a treat it is as well to be on the Brands Hatch GP circuit as well as the Pre-93, Pre-03 and the Boss as well. And Harding is going to make it a pair of championship wins in the Blue Oval Saloons. It looks like Griffin is going to make it a pair of wins in the Pre-93s as well, although he's not going to be able to come up to the podium again. I think he's in the next race too, so he'll be straight back out again. As soon as the checkered flag falls, I'm going to get down to the podium. We've got the Trackday trophy drivers. We're going to chat to them, then stay, because we're going to chat to the Pre-93, 03 and Boss drivers as well. Then we're going to bring you the race action, of course, for the Thunder and Jaguars. Then we've got that podium, and then we've got the Pre-83 and Pre-66 as well. Incredible stuff. Right, the clock is ticking. We've got 24 seconds left on the clock. That is it. Harding has started his last lap with 12.190 second lead. He's comfortably out front, and he's already on the back straight as well of the GP section of this track. So there we go, the clock ticks down to 0. We're waiting for the checkered flag now. Looks like a board's been shown to 19. Our Paxman comes into the pitch, by the way. Myers has got a warning flag there too. So checkered flag is set to be waved, and it is going to be Malcolm Harding who's going to pick up a pair of wins. I'm going to see him any second. In fact, I can see him now. He's on his way round. Here he comes. It's going to be Harding to make it a pair of wins in the Boss Championship today. What a weekend, or what a day he's had. There he goes. Harding takes the checkered flag and wins. Manning is going to come home in second place. Surely he had it's all his own way for second place. In fact, he had a great race. He was really putting a lot of pressure on Harding. Here comes Mike Manning over the line to take second place in the Boss and second place overall. Dave Griffin's going to take third place, but he's going to take the win for the Pre-93s as well. I'm going to head down to get myself down to the podium, enjoy the action as the cars just finish off coming around. Great. Okay. Two secs. Sorry, I was squished through. Thank you very much. Right, good stuff. Let's just pop TSL up on the screen to see how things finished up in this race. What a cracker it's going to be. I'm delighted to say we're about to have B. We're just going to grab the trophies, and I've also got the Trackday trophy drivers coming up very soon too. Oh, thanks. Oh, there's Freddie. How you doing, Freddie? All right, well done, mate. Right, great stuff.
B first.
We're going to go straight into B. If you come down to me as well, we're going to go into the podium celebrations for the Trackday trophy. We're going to do Class B first. In third place, Freddie Hewitt. Hey! Class B, everyone. Yay! Second place, Johnny Evans. Jeremy Evans. Thank you very much. Oh, St. Preedy, yeah, good man. Yeah. And in first, of course, Stuart Donovan. Where's Stuart? Great race, by the way, Stuart. Congratulations, really good stuff. Get the trophies up, spray the water, the champagne. Yay! We haven't got too long, guys, so very, very quick word. Stuart, that was an incredible race. It looked so tight at the top, and was the pit stop the difference?
Yeah, I got the jump on the Lotus in the pit stop. A bit of good luck for me, but yeah, very hot and fun race. Delighted to be on the top step again.
Fan, you probably want to get off, don't you? Because it's absolutely roasting hot. Jeremy, let's have a quick chat. How was it there for you?
Yeah, good. Got a bit of a slow start, but once I picked my way through, got on the tail of this fella, but couldn't catch him. So yeah, he's too quick today, but never mind. We'll be back.
It was a cracking race, wasn't it? Freddie, it's great to see you. A little bit faster than a KA, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Still need a good turbo though. That somehow we lost a bit of power at the end there, so
you could have gone even quicker.
So yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Sorry to rush you guys, but we are under a bit of pressure here. There you go. Your Trackday Trophy B class. Freddie Hewitt, Jeremy Evans, Stuart Donovan. Thank you so much. What class? C. C. Fantastic. Thank you. Right. Class C. Class C. Right, in third place, Wade Cockerill. Hey! Wade Cockerill, hey! In second place, I hope to say this right, Sam McKee. That's right. There you go, Sam. Here he is, Sam McKee. Well done, congratulations. Right, now I hope I've been saying this right on the broadcast. We got to first place, Rawlings, Zakareski.
I don't think they're here actually.
Oh, they're not. I'll have their trophy then. First place aren't here. First place aren't here. Guys, let's have a quick chat. Wait, let's come to you very quickly. How was it out there? Hot?
It was very hot, very hot. I've got a fantastic race, great grid, very busy grid. It's my third in the first series. I'm having a ball, but what a track! What a track!
And on the GP circuit as well.
Absolutely, but it's just fantastic. But these boys had a great race, but I couldn't quite catch them anyway there at the end.
Sam, how was it for you?
Fantastic. I love racing here. The circuit felt brilliant all the way around. The car coped with the temperature okay, a little bit better than I did. Some mistakes towards the end, but right from a cracking start, I just had a fantastic race. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
For everybody, the heat is just so intense.
Yeah. You do have to allow for it, but yeah, absolutely thrilled. And if Rob's watching, not quite, but I hope close enough.
Close enough. Well done, guys. Congratulations. I'll take this. There you go. Enjoy. I'll just pop this down. They're not here.
Some of those cars are full on prepared race cars. Yeah.
Sorry, right, what are we going for now? B?
D.
Oh, D, sorry, yeah, we've done B, haven't we? Yeah. Right, Class D. We've got the Hurrell chaps, where are you? Hey! Well done, boys. Hey! They become more exciting. Adams, R&M, where are you, boys? Congratulations. And Dave Connell as well. Where's Dave? Well done. Nice hat, Dave. Look at that. The guy's got a good hat there. Dave, let's start with you. We'll do photos and champagne or water or whatever it is. How was it out there other than baking hot?
Hot, very, very hot. Sat in an oven. The floor's 100 degrees. There's no airflow. But apart from that, amazing.
Fantastic stuff. I'm really sorry we're under a bit of time pressure, guys. But how was it out there? Happy with the pit stop? Happy with the strategy?
Yeah,
I
pretty good.
To you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's right. I was pretty hot at that point.
You spoke to me. I had my helmet on.
Yes.
But yeah, no, a lot better than qualifying, wasn't it? So yeah, up 15 places overall in the first 2 laps. But
incredible.
Yeah, up to second place in class then, and then just Dave was too quick for us today. Couldn't catch up with him. So
next time, mate.
Next time.
And chaps, next time on these lot, right? Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, boy done well. Only second race.
Is it really?
And first time here.
Started in a car, finished in a hot tub.
Yeah, so it was good. We winged the pit stop a bit, but we managed to do it. I forgot to set the timer, but
I was just thinking, please.
Quite a challenge, GP circuit for just second time out.
No,
it's brilliant. Loved it.
Absolutely loved it. Fantastic. Go enjoy it, boys. Go have lots of water, relax. Have we got one more? Are we done? I think one more to go, and then we're going to do the classic touring cars as well, because we've got the next group going out. So don't worry, you won't miss any of it. The Thunder and Jaguars coming up very, very shortly as well. Class A. Class A. Oh yes. We only got 2 for Class A.
We've got 3.
Who was third?
Nick President.
Class A, Nick President. Nick, come on out, hey, everybody, well done, congrats. Second, Steve Summers. Well done, Steve. And John LeMaster. Have I said it right? Yeah. Fantastic, John, come on out, congratulations. Won't keep you long, boys, won't keep you long. There you go, get on up, guys. There you go, chuck the trophies up. Woo! Yeah. John, it looked a pretty exciting race out there, wasn't it? So you didn't really have it all your own way, did you?
No, it was pretty close at the beginning, and then I had an extra long pit stop, I think, and got passed in the pits.
Yeah.
And then I was catching up at the end, but for some reason they shortened the race, and I thought I would have got him. But it was fun, great fun.
It was a great battle, Stuart and you. It was just fantastic stuff, wasn't it? But still happy to be you've got the class win. That's what matters, isn't it? Really?
Well, it wasn't a very big class.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You got the win. Who cares? Right, let's have a chat. How was it out there?
Warm. Well, struggling with a misfire all weekend, and it was killing me for speed on the straights.
So you got even more pace to come then.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys, and finally over here, GP circuit's quite special, isn't it?
Yeah, first time here, obviously. So hard work, very hot, but enjoyed it.
Glad it's over. Glad to be on the podium though as well, right?
Yeah, very good.
Fantastic, guys. Thank you so much. Congratulations. We are about to get underway as well. Here they are. Here are the boys. Thank you so much, guys.
I'm in the next race, mate. We're in the next race, mate.
Yeah, you guys are you?
We're in the next race. We're not Trackday, but alright. We're taking them out for photos for an event.
Yeah, do you want to do some photos? Let's have a quick word whilst you're here. First of all, how was it out there? You were flying, weren't you?
Oh, flying, but I had a hard way through, but I got there in the end. Good fun, really good fun.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, really enjoyed it, thank you.
There's a lot of sweat coming off there, isn't there?
Oh, God, yeah.
We lost a few stone today, boys.
Yes. It's been really warm today, but it's been okay.
Happy to be up here again, of course.
Yeah, we've had the gearbox out of it between the last one and this. Clutch went in the last one, so I had to tow me back. But yeah, apart from that, we got it all done. All the boys worked really hard. Brilliant.
Boys, let me just get a very quick picture, if I may. Go on, lads, up you get. A quick picture, boys. Oh, Dave, how you doing? All right? There you are. Go on, up you get, the lot of you. I've only got time. I've got to quickly run off and get the next race. I've got to go do comms on it. Thanks, boys. Well done. Congratulations. Great to see you all. Fantastic stuff. There's Ross. How you doing, Ross? All right? Well done, mate. Congrats. I've got to run off and do the next race. Thank you. Cheers. Right, everybody, I am back just in time for the start of this next race, the Thunder and Jags as well. Let's just quickly pop on screen how it finished during race 1. I think we've got the graphic to show you. It was yet again another absolute thriller. It really was. So if you remember, it was amended a little bit, but it was Alex Sidwell who took the win. Kevin Clark in second. Nick Vaughan came home in third. That was in the Classic Thunder. Bradley Gelman then in fourth. Ryan Steele in fifth. Andrew Bradley in sixth. Right, let's take that graphic down because we're about to go racing here. What's going to happen in this race? Jason Davis, of course, lost control, we think. Anyway, went off early on in the race. Here we go, it's time to go racing. It's the Thunder and Jack straight into it. No messing around. It's going to be Sidwell to lead us away as they power their way down to Paddock Hill. Can everybody get through nice and safely? Oh, looks like a giant move round the outside as well. Oh my word, yes it is. And I think it's Kevin Clark who takes the lead of the race. Yes, he does. It's Clark who leads. Magnificent stuff. Clark from, is it Sidwell? Sidwell's just holding off, I think, although he's got a lot of company there. And I'm trying to see who that is in third place. And it is Bradley Gelman who gets himself up to third place. Nick Vaughan drops down to fourth. Wow, what a great start. Every single race has been an incredible start here, hasn't it? At Brands Hatch on the GP circuit. The racing has just been exemplary. We are good to go. We are go. The first half of lap 1 complete for the Thunder and Jaguars. It's the Classic Touring Car Racing Club. It's been an absolute cracker. Fortunately, I think my podium duties might well be done for the day now as well, just as my voice starts to disappear a little bit as well. Some great comments coming in as well. Thank you everybody for getting them in, and they're off absolutely more to a Duke. They are go. Oh, this is absolutely thrilling here. We've only got 2 more races to bring you now as well. I'm a little bit sad about that. What a day we've had. And here they come now. It looks like he's going to be Clark the lead over the line from Sidwell. What a superb race action here. Over they steam, everybody racing. It's Clark, Sidwell, Vaughan, Gelman, Steele. That's your top 5. Hughes, Jason Hughes back in the mix as well. He's up to 6th place and going great. And oh, somebody's lost a bit of control. Is it Gelman? I think he just kicked up a bit of dirt. Nothing major, but has dropped him down, at least lost a place there. I think it is Bradley Gelman loses a place there by just running a little bit wide. So Hughes up to 6th, Bradley drops down to 7th, Chittenden is 8th, Brown is 9th, Collier in 10th, Bowyer is 11th, Davies in 12th, Owen is 13th, Davis is 14th, Juno is 15th, the Chalmers is 16th, Robinson 17th, then we've got, of course, Robinson the leader in the Jaguars, Philpott in 18th, second in the Jags, that's how I finished earlier, 1-2, wasn't it? Boone is 19th, Holt is 20th, Lenthal 21st, Atkinson 22nd, Hainsford 23rd, Dowell 24th, Seaborn 25th, Harper 26th, Robinson 27th, Maynard 28th, Walker 29th, Graham in 30th, 30 runners and riders already. We've only got 9 minutes left, literally. Where has the time gone already? Clark, fastest lap of the race, 1:37.751. They haven't shortened this, have they, by any chance? Because there's no way we've had 6 minutes of racing so far. We've only done 1 lap. I must have missed that. I must have absolutely missed that on running around doing the podiums. Oh no, we've got Clark's going slow. Car's got a problem. I don't believe this. It looks like his car's just completely cut out. Clark is just coasting down the start finish straight. He's got a problem. I think he's managed to get back up. Did something cut out? Did he lose electrics for a minute? But he's getting back up to speed again. That is very unfortunate if that's the case, because it gives the lead to Alex Sidwell once again, and he's got a comfortable lead. Vaughan though, Nick Vaughan up to 2nd place, but Clark looks like he's back up to speed again. What happened? Did something just cut out? He was coasting up the start finish straight. It allowed both Sidwell and Vaughan to get through, but he's managed to get going again. He's in 3rd place. He can still recover this. There's 8 minutes to go. It's still recoverable. Now it sounds like Steele's up to 4th, Gelman's dropped down to 5th after going a little bit wide down Paddock Hill, kicking up a bit of dirt. Every time his car goes past, it almost sounds like there's something scraping along the bottom. I wonder if he's got a bit of a problem there. That would be a real shame, wouldn't it? But they're going for this toe-to-toe. Sidwell leads, Vaughan in 2nd, Clark in 3rd, Steele in 4th, Gelman in 5th, Bradley in 6th, Hughes in 7th, Davies in 8th, that's 1:55 Davies, Chittenden in 9th, Grout in 10th, Collier in 11th, Bowyer in 12th, then we've got the 2nd Davies, car number 15 in 13th, Owen is 14th, the Chalmers is up to 15th, Juno is 16th, Robinson is 17th in the Jaguars and leading the way in the Jags, Philpott is 2nd, Boone is 3rd, and Hainsford is 20th, Holt is 21st, and Lenthal, Dow, Atkinson, Seaborn, Harper, Walker, Robinson, Maynard, Graham. They are your 30 runners and riders at the minute as it stands. Sidwell coming over the line though, looking to make it back-to-back wins here. and Clark has got back past. So Clark he's now back up to the full speed and made kind of short work of Vaughan. No disrespect to Nick, I hope you don't take offence to that, but it looks like now Clark is firing again, has managed to get back up to speed pretty rapidly. It's actually Davies, kind of a 1:55, who has the fastest lap of the race, 1:36.453. And of course it is Jason Davies who is flying once again in that 155 car. A lot of dirt and dust and gravel gets kicked up down at the bottom of Paddock Hill, doesn't it? It really does. It's super exciting. I'm having a whale of a time. 6 minutes left on the clock, that is it. I can see the pre-83 66 cars just making their way over to the assembly area now. Hopefully they'll be able to go. I think they only had about 2 or 3 racing laps in race 1. Let's hope they can get more of it. We're staying live for that, so don't go anywhere. Stick with us right here. Stay around, don't leave. Sidwell leads, Clark in second, Vaughan in third. And here comes Sidwell now. It's just about to come over the start-finish line. There he goes, through your shot. There is Clark as well. Be interested to see what happened to Clark there. He was leading the race, of course, in his BMW, and just ended up going super slow and coasting for a good 100 metres or so before kicking back in. It did drop him down to third place, but he managed to get back. Jason Davies going through. Again, it's now Clark though. Clark is flying the fastest lap of the race at 1:35.122. That is 1.1 seconds faster than Sidwell on that last lap. The gap is just 3.191. But we've only got 5 minutes left, so what can be done? Is it too little, too late? Who knows? You never know in motorsport. We see so much drama at the end of races. Don't go anywhere. Davies is on the move as well, up to 4th place, looking to avenge what happened in race 1, and Davies is flying. So Sidwell, Clark, Vaughan, Davies, Steele, Gelman, Bradley, Hughes, Grout, Davis, Collier, Owen, Bowyer, LeChalmers, Chittenden, Chuno and Philpott. I think Colin Philpott is now the leader, if I believe correctly. Philpott the leader in the Jaguars as well. So Colin Philpott going great gun, second in race 1. He's looking like he could be about to get this race done, but he's under pressure. So Sidwell and Clark back over the gap that time, 2.576. We are going to have 2 more laps as well. Maybe 3's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? What are they doing? 1:30s. Oh yeah, we might actually get 3 more laps. So I'll tell you something, there is time. There is time here for Clark. Just closing the gap a little bit. That time was half a second faster. So in the last 2 laps, he's closed the gap by 1.5 seconds. The arse just starting to come through a little bit of traffic as well, I can see. Gelman up to 5th, Bradley up to 6th, Steele dropping down a little bit, it's dropped down to 7th place. And Tom Lenthal's in the pits in the Jaguar, so we've lost Atkinson from this race, and Lenthal is in the pits in that Jag. So Lenthal in the pits. What have we got? 3 minutes left to go. That's probably his race and weekend over now. Even more comments coming in as well. This is what we like to see. After afternoon, Jag supporters. Get your comments, keep them coming in. We can see them. It's a thriller here, isn't it? It really is at Brands Hatch. Not long to go. The gap last time, 2.259. We've got 2 laps to go. Davies now has got past Vaughan. So Jason Davies, who of course sadly retired from race 1, is absolutely flying at the minute. He's up to 3rd place overall on track. I still think it's Philpott who is going to win the Jaguars if he can maintain his lead over Robinson, who's in 2nd, Boone in 3rd, Holt in 4th, Seaborn in 5th. That's your top 5 in the Jags. We've got 1.5 minutes left on the clock. And we are going to have 1 more lap left. I think, oh, is that Ian Bowyer coming into the pits? I think I might be seeing a BMW. If I'm wrong, Ian, I apologise. But no, Ian Bowyer is into the pits in his BMW, car number 90. He drops down from 12th. He was in 12th, he's pulled into the pits. And that is Ian Bowyer race done and dusted. So Atkinson out of the race, Lenko out of the race, and Bowyer out of the race as well, as the clock ticks down to just 1 minute to go. Sidwell leading the race. He goes over the line. It's the final lap of the race now. The gap is 1.4 seconds. It's obviously noticeably and visibly a lot closer than it was before, though they don't really have a lot of traffic to contend with. 30 seconds left on the clock. The checkered flag will fall at the end of this race for the Classic Thunder and Jaguar Race 2. Race 8 of the day in total. We've got 1 more to bring you after this, the pre-83, pre-66. And it's going to go right down to the wire, this one, I think. Although I think, barring a mistake, Sidwell just has enough of a lead. Here we go, the checkered flag is getting set to be waved down here, and it looks like Sidwell is going to make it a pair of wins unless something has happened at the back on the GP circuit. Who knows? Here they come, and it is close. Oh, it's really close because it just got bogged down. I don't believe it just got bogged down by a back marker. This is unbelievable. It's going to go down to the wire. I think Sidwell's just got enough. That got very tight and very hairy right at the end. Sidwell wins it. Clark comes home in 2nd place. Wow, that was close. That was incredible. Jason Davies is going to come home 3rd and recover his weekend somewhat after leading race 1 and unfortunately beaching it in the gravel. He comes home in 3rd place. Great stuff indeed. Vaughan is going to come home in 4th place. He's coming over the line now. There he goes. So we're just waiting for Gelman now. Gelman, here he comes over the line to finish in 5th place. Boone has finished. I think Philpott looks good for the win in the Jaguars as well, because Boone, Holt, Seaborn have all taken a checkered flag, so it's between Philpott and Robinson for the win in the Jags. Who is it going to be? I'm just trying to see if I can see Colin. Still yet to come over the line. So Steele's taken a checkered flag in 7th. Hughes has finished in at 8th place. We're just waiting for a few more to come over. Maynard's just gone over the line. Grout has gone off the track. Oh, a big, huge backfire there from one of the cars. Let's see who it was. Still waiting for Philpott and Robinson. Collier's finishing 9th. Davis has car number 15 is finishing 10th. Chalmers is 11th. Owen 12th. Chittenden 13th. Hainsford crosses the line in 14th, which should be Colin Philpott next. I can see him. He's just rounding out the last corner. He is going to get the win as well in the Jaguars. So Colin Philpott takes the win for the Jags. Tunio did just get past on the last lap, but that's not a different championship. And Robinson comes home in 2nd place. Let's just pop TSL up onto the screen for you so you can see how things have finished up here. Now don't go anywhere either, because we have another race coming for you. The pre-83s and pre-66s coming up very shortly indeed. Now you can stay up here, Leon, but I'm going to follow the commentary team, the on-course, on-track commentary team down to the podium. They're pretty quick here, I have to say. Good on the organisation team at the Classic Touring Cars for getting their drivers organised very quick indeed. No, stay here. Yeah, one more race. So we've got one more race to bring you today.
This.
Right, let's take TSL down. That's how things finish. As you can see, I'm back on the podium. We just got Jason Davies down there. That is also that's Clark's car, Kevin Clark's car as well, alongside, who finished in second place. I think Mark Werra's going to do the commentary for this. They're going to interview the drivers. I'm obviously going to stick around to maybe get a bit of shade as well.
Sometimes, not very often, it's usually just a couple of years. It's
I've had so many people going, I'm just thinking we're seeing you on live feed. And I go, bloody water out.
You know me, Sonia. Sonia, do you want to come here a sec? No, look, I need you to verify this for me out here. Can you do that? Trying to get Sonia to give us on camera, she don't want to do it. Ow, ow. She's not going to come. She's not going to come. Right, so we are just waiting on the podium for the Classic Touring Cars. The boss the Thunder, sir. We just had the Thunder in Jags, haven't we? It comes so thick and fast. It's so good. Big credit to Classic Touring Cars because they do get their drivers organised and up here pretty quick indeed.
Too much longer before we see them up here, so we can see the cars are all positioned down below us in the drivers will be towards the ground. We've got rollers to present, we've got trophies to present, and there's plenty of bottles of water as well, just to keep them refreshed, and certainly for our top three, particularly at the Classic Thunder races. There are stories to be told with Jason Davies having got the very tail end of the field almost, so he's retired from the race earlier on, as a championship leader of the Kevin Clark, runner up again, but something happened with leading the race with the car clearly sort of switched itself off. And Alex Sidwell, who's claimed 2 wins, but one of the wins coming as a result of the race leader start going to ground, second win, which is coming as a result of whatever happened to Kevin Clark. So there's stories to be told that Alex Sidwell, despite all he's racing today, has still got the energy to sprint down the beginning lanes. There's a man who is decently fit by the look of things. It's still got the energy in this hot weather to run his way down the pit lane. I can see the Jag drivers on the way as well. I can see the sunshine back. It's not on the 10. I can't really talk, can I? To be honest.
You said it, Mark. You said it.
We've got ours on 3 overall in the race, so we'll bring them out onto the podium then. Are you going to put the overalls on? Yeah, look better, won't it? Just in case.
What are you trying to say?
It's better six-pack than I've got. We'll get the drivers out onto the podium, just in case anybody takes any photos, it looks better. We'll get the drivers out onto the podium in reverse order. Finishing in 3rd position, onto the podium if you will, please. What a drive! Jason Davies heads onto the podium in 3rd.
Hey, Jason. Well done, mate. Well done. Good stuff.
It's Kevin Clark who makes his way out onto the podium.
Right, Kevin.
At the top step of the podium,
Right.
it's 2 out of 2 for Classic.
Oh, no.
Sidwell that picks up another win in Classic.
Well done, Alex. Well done, mate.
Makes his way out onto the podium. So, top 3 drivers on the podium. And after all of that, we don't have anybody that wants to take any photographs, so you maybe could have left the overalls off after all, Jason. But let's grab a quick word with Alex Sidwell. Alex, jump on down for me if you could, please. 2 wins out of 2, but again, that doesn't quite tell the story with how you took the lead.
I think you killed the kill switch, didn't you? Yeah, I thought it was a red flag, that's why I pulled up behind you, but I thought, no, we're going, so I just carried on. And yeah, that was hard. That was hard work trying to keep in front of him.
Lady Luck's been shining on you a little bit today, isn't it?
Yeah, you're going to curse me now, aren't you, for the last race? So hopefully, yeah, we're good.
Another race to go, but you've still got the energy in a warm day like this, driving that thing to run towards the podium for me.
Yeah, fit old boy.
You certainly are a quick old boy as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Well done. 2 out of 2 for Alex Sidwell. Kevin, I'm so sorry. You were leading the race. It all looked under control, and then it all sort of went wrong.
Yeah, it was so strange. Just the engine just cut out, and so I just powered it off, started it up, and it went. But it was cutting out regular through the whole thing. So we've definitely got an issue there. We've got to try and sort it tonight because we're at Donington tomorrow.
Oh crumbs! So yeah, that needs sorting. It will be a very late night then. You said it was cutting out afterwards, but it didn't stop you putting in some blistering lap times and closing him in.
No, I was carrying a lot more speed than I was really comfortable with around the corners, but it was handling it well. It was only really at the hairpin there was just some chronic. I don't know if there was oil down or something, but I know the Holden didn't seem to be suffering with it. But I just spoke to Jason as well, and he says, yeah, he was just like ever so loose, like ice rink round it at Druids. But yeah, the rest of it, I was just pushing as hard as I possibly could, and I thought, I still got a chance of this.
Just came up short, but through no fault of your own. Well done.
No, that's it. That's racing, as they say.
Good luck at Donington tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Kevin.
Jason, you did some overtaking.
Yeah, I did my first year. It was, it's not exactly how we planned the weekend to go, but I mean, I think we salvaged a decent amount of points for the championship, and minimised the damage at least. Anyway,
just talk us through race 1 and exactly what happened whilst you were leading.
Yeah, I think I was just saying to Alex now. I think we just had the measure of him in the first race, and we were just starting to pull out a gap, and I was coming into clearways, and as I turned in, I had this almighty bang, and the car went straight on, and the left front wheel flange actually just sheared clean off. So it just took me straight off into the gravel trap. Luckily, we had a spare with us, not an identical one, but it was enough to get us back out. Massive thank you to my dad. Big thank you to Paul as well, that's come with us. They worked their asses off getting the car back together, and so yeah, I can't thank them enough. They did an absolutely phenomenal job.
And as you say, it might put a dent in the championship, but it could have been far worse.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, we could have been looking at a double DNF this weekend, which doesn't do your championship any good, does it?
Great drive, very well.
Right, there we go. I'm going to get my way back up.
And we'll get on.
God. Well done.
I've done it.
Just got 2 here. We're missing the 3rd place.
Missing Chris Boone, aren't we?
Yeah.
Missing Chris Boone.
So I'm just going to stay down here a little bit longer because we've actually got Colin Philpott and Tom Robertson in here. So we'll just quickly hear from them before we get on to the pre-83 to pre-66. Right, Colin.
Indeed, as he heads on to the top step of the podium, and then we should just be able to grab a quick word with them before we see our penultimate race of the day head on to its final formation lap. So, start with. Well done. It's been a long time coming, but that's the first win this year in the Jags.
Yeah, I've been trying hard all year. I've been pushing him a few times, but just got to push him to make a mistake. And that's what he done really. I think he's made a little mistake going down Paddock Hill, and I was in.
He's been so quick this year, as you say, there's not been really any chinks in his armour.
Yeah, he has been quick, fair play. Yeah, it's been good to have someone to chase really. You know, James is always good, we had some good battles with him. But yeah, we can't quite get on the pace of Tom, but I'm having a good try.
How many years in the Jags now?
I think I've done about 6-7 years now, so I've been out there a while now, one of the older ones.
And a few more wins on the way this season, fingers crossed.
Yeah, I hope so, yeah. A few tighter circuits and yeah, hopefully.
Well done, Colin.
Thank you.
Let's grab a word with Tom Robinson. Tom, yeah, I was going to say what happened, but Colin's just explained it.
Yeah, so unfortunately I damaged the exhaust box coming down the hill there, and I was just losing power, and to be honest, I was trying to carry too much speed, and just overcooked it down the hill there. So fair play to Colin, he was right there to snatch it. But yeah, I'm just really glad we didn't get the black flag, because it sounded deafening in the car, but how loud it was outside I don't know, but I'm just really glad to keep the points coming in for the championship. So it could have been a DNF, so really pleased.
Yeah, consistency is what wins championships, and you've been pretty consistent this year.
Yeah, we have this year. We've had issues in the past and stuff, so I'm really glad we finally got it right. So you're absolutely bang on. We just need to keep the points coming and consistency, and hopefully it'll all tally up at the end of the year.
That's all you can do, is that you can drive the socks off and just see what the points look like at the end.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just got to do it.
Good approach, Tom. Very well done indeed. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Let's grab one of these. Cheers, my love. Right, here we go. Time for the pre-66, pre-83s. Right, everybody, I'm back. Thanks for sticking around. Great to hear from the podium there. It's time for the pre-83, pre-66. I think we can show you the result from race one a little bit earlier today. It was a difficult race, wasn't it? Stephen Primmett getting the win, but unfortunately most of it was behind the safety car.
Keeps you in the shade.
Yeah. So I will talk you through it. The action from race one. Stephen Primmett took the win. Graham Scarborough coming home in second, and it was .029 over the line as they're about to line up. Jason Christie came home in third. William Davison was in fourth place. Malcolm Jessett in fifth. Mark Cholerton in sixth. Stephen Cripps in seventh. Peter Halford eighth. Piers Grange in ninth, and David Osborne in 10th. So Primmett winning the Class C championship. Scarborough taking Class B. In the pre-66, it was Nigel Cox, was it? No, sorry, it's Peter Halford who took the win in pre-66 in second, and Nigel Cox in third. So here we go. The cars lining up now alongside. It's Primmett against Scarborough once again. Who is it going to be? There's Jason Christie and there is William Davison. They are your top four so far for the pre-83 categories. Peter Halford on pole in the pre-66. Alongside him, he's got Piers Grange for company, Nigel Cox in third, and Robin Slater in fourth. That's how they line up in the pre-66. So here we go, 15 minutes of racing action. The 5-second board about to go up. We're waiting any second now for it to go up. There you go, 5-second board is up. Here we go, for the final time today. We are about to go racing for the Classic Touring Car Racing Club. Red lights on, off we go. It's a great start by Scarborough, but once again William Davison is absolutely lining us. I think Primmett's going to hold on though. I think Primmett's going to have the inside line. A bit of a slow start, managed to get going again, and it's going to be Scarborough in second. Davison moves up into third place as well. What's happened to Jason Christie, I'm not so sure, but that is 1, 2, 3, and Scarborough is going to try and go around the outside, maybe try and tuck in, get the cut back as they come down the hill towards Graham. It's not going to be quite as easy as that, because Stephen Primmett knows what he's doing and he's shut the door completely. So it is Primmett leads once again. Everybody through safely yet again. I am delighted to say it's go, go, go here for the classic touring cars. Oh, is that even that somebody's gone taking the rallycross route here at Brands Hatch? I'll just find out who that was for you. Yeah, James Ibbotson, of course. We know James very well. I think he did take similar actually in race 1, but that's not quite as extreme as that. But he did get a little bit off round Graham Hill. I actually think it's the hardest corner at Brands Hatch. Those more experienced can probably tell me, but you carry a lot of speed coming down the hill and it almost catches you out. You almost think it's going to be easier than it is. Now I'm seeing a car at the top of Druids. I don't know. Yeah, we have waved yellows at the top of Druids. There is a car beached there. I'm not too sure who it is or whether they're actually even backwards. So we do have waved yellows at Druids. I just hope that's not going to need a safety car, because I do feel for these drivers. In race 1 they spent a large amount of time behind the safety car and they won't want to have to do it again. No, we do have safety cars. The safety car is out. The safety car is out once again for the pre-66-83 championships here. It doesn't look like it looks like they can probably get this cleared quite quick. It's at the top with Druids. It's just in the gravel trap, so hopefully can just get pulled out quite quickly and can get back racing again sooner rather than later. So safety car conditions once again for the pre-66, pre-83s. It is part of motorsport, but I think actually they've cleared the car already, so we might even just have the one lap behind safety car, which is great. Great work by the marshals today. It's very, very difficult conditions. Remember, they are volunteers, they don't get paid for this. They come out, they do an incredible job. So they're making their way around. Primmett holds the lead. I don't think we're going to be behind a safety car for long, though. You'll be pleased to know. Now, we do thank you for getting involved today. This is all about you. We filmed the whole day off one camera. Can you believe that? Really hope you've enjoyed it too. Thanks for commenting. Keep your comments coming in as well. Show your messages of support for the drivers, the marshals. If you've got any friends or family here, give them a shout out. If you comment on Live Sport Now on YouTube, we can show your comments on screen if you do it in the live chat box. So there is a link in the body of this broadcast that will take you straight through to our YouTube channel. Do hit subscribe as well. It helps us, and it also ensures that you get to watch even more of our live motorsport action than ever before. We quite often like to get even more behind the scenes, but we've done an awful lot of racing action today, but we do like to get behind the scenes a lot more as well. We certainly will be out next month. We've got a few dates out and about, so if you love your motorsport, make sure you hit subscribe to Live Sport Now. We've also got live golf coming up for you this month, a week on Sunday. We're up at Northcliffe with the 2020 Pro Tour. There was so much to bring you over the course of the year, so make sure you do hit subscribe. And thanks for tuning in today. Right, I'm delighted to say safety car lights are off as predicted. We are going to go racing straight away. It is Primmett leading the way. Scarborough all over the back of him though. And could this be the moment? He's not allowed to get past, of course, until to go over the start-finish line. But he's really setting himself up nicely. Look at the top three. They're all tucked in so nice and tight. Primmett leads from Scarborough. And is Scarborough going to try and just be a little bit later on the brakes than he is, and he's managed to take the lead if he can hold it. Primmett's going to have the inside line though as they go up into Druids. Can Scarborough and Primmett just a little bit later on the brakes, manages to do it. Don't forget Davison right in the mix as well. And Davison tries to go down the inside of Scarborough too. And Davison has the position, but Scarborough's going to have the inside line as they come down Grenfell Hill and is going to take the position back. Well, great drama on the restart. This is what we like to see. We are racing once again, and it's exactly what we want. So you feel for the drivers a little bit, don't you? Because they had a rough ride of it in race one. But we are going racing again here right now. This is what we want to see. 6 minutes left already. That's it. We've only got 6 minutes left. And then the checkered flag will be falling. So Claxton in the pits. Not too sure where Dodwell, in fact I think Dodwell might have just come over the line in the Mini. Beresford unfortunately out of this race. I think that's who it was who was beached at the top of Druid. So we've lost Beresford from this race. Claxton is in the pits. Dodwell has come over the start-finish line, I'm pleased to say. So we still have 35 of the 37 starters in this race, and we've had a safety car period too, so pretty good going, I think we can all agree. And here we go once again. Look at this, Scarborough all over the back of Privet. He's just got that straight line speed, hasn't he? He's going to take the lead of the race, but we know how quick Privet can be around the corners. So Scarborough leads, but he's going to have to take a tight line down Paddock Hill. That's going to compromise his exit speed as they go up towards Druitt. And as you can see, Privet maybe, no, not quite. I think Scarborough's going to hold the position, goes to the inside line, tries to cut him off. Privet's going to try and go around the outside and maybe have a better run going down Graham Hill. This is magnificent racing, by the way. Oh my word, Scarborough and Privet are putting on an absolute show for us. Osborne is up to third. Davison drops down to fourth, by the way, in case you're interested there, and you should be. Just Jonathan's in fifth, Christie's in sixth, Cripps in seventh, Jeff's in eighth, Holford in ninth. The leader, of course, in the pre-66, Grange in 10th. So Holford's got past Grange on that last lap. That's important. That is the pre-66 on us. We've got, I'm just having a little look. We've got car number 102. So Gibbs, 102, dropping down the order, and a lot of smoke puffing out the back of that car for Gibbs, who's currently in 32nd place. So Scarborough, fastest lap of the race that last time at 1:49.723. The action is fast, it's hot, it's intense. What a day it's been here at Brands Hatch. I can't believe it's almost 6 o'clock. The day has just literally, absolutely just flown by. It really has. Where has it gone? Privet in second, Osborne in third, Davison in fourth, Cholerton in fifth, Christie in sixth, Cripps in seventh, Jeffs in eighth, Holford in ninth, Grange in 10th, Kennelly in 11th, Cox in 12th, Margleys in 13th, Everard in 14th, Fletcher in 15th, Slater in 16th, Bray in 17th, Martin 18th, Thomas in 19th, Swan in 20th, Davis in 21st, and Evans, Williamson, Cokerhaven, Best, Wilson, Loveland, Ibbotson, Watson, Messam, Bottomley, Gibbs, Wright, Bedford, Dodwell, and we've lost Claxton and Beresford from this race. Claxton in the pits, Beresford unfortunately beached it at the top in Druids. So leading the race, Scarborough from Privet. The gap 1.439 over the line last time around. And Graham Scarborough looking to get the win this time in his Ford Capri. It's beautiful, isn't it? Privet in his Ford Escort. So we've got a Ford 1-2 right now in the pre-83 category. Holford leading the way once again in the pre-66s. Dodwell just getting out of the way in that Mini. And the clock is ticking. We've only got 2.5 minutes left on the clock already. It just absolutely flies by, doesn't it? Scarborough again, fastest lap last time around as well, 1:48.767. So Graham Scarborough absolutely flying. He wants this win, doesn't he? He really, really does. Because Scarborough from Privet, as it stands right at the very, very sharp end of this, and it's Holford from Grange at the sharp end of the pre-66s. So 2 minutes left to go, that is it. lead this time round. It's just 1.212 seconds now. This will now be the last lap of the race as well, because there's only 1:30 left on the clock. It's going to be quite tight, but they're putting in 1:48. So this is the final lap of the race already. Graham Scarborough leads it from Stephen Primmett in second, Osborne in third, Davison in fourth, Jonathan in fifth, Cripps on the move up to sixth place at the expense of Christie, Jeffs in eighth. Holford leading the way in the pre-66s. I'll just double check that, but I'm pretty certain it is Holford leading the way in the pre-66s. And it is from Piers Grange. So Holford looking to make it a pair of wins in the pre-66 championship today. And I've seen a fair bit of smoke as well coming out the back of Fletcher's car, who drops down to 16th. So movers and shakers on that last lap. Margulies is up to 13th, Everett drops down to 14th, Thomas moves up to 15th, Fletcher drops down to 16th. Bray and Swan, Davies and Best move up at the expense of Slater to drop down, but it looks like Evans is in the pits as well. So number 64, Evans in the pits, and obviously understandably dropping down the order pretty quick. We've got 25 seconds left on the clock. That is it. The checkered flag will be coming out this time around already. I just can't believe how quick it's gone. It's absolutely flown by. It really has. And unless anything has happened, it is going to be Graham Scarborough who is going to get the win from Stephen Primmett in second place. Halford is looking good for the win in the pre-66s from Piers Grange, who's going to come home in second place. Don't count your chickens just yet. There they are. I can see Graham Scarborough. He does still have the lead, comfortably so as well. He is going to win. Graham Scarborough comes over the start-finish line. He is going to see the checkered flag, and he gets the win. The arm is out the window. He wins. Stephen Primmett comes home in second place. We're just waiting. Is it going to be Osborne or is it going to be Davison? Osborne comes home in third, Davison in fourth, Jonathan in fifth place, Cripps in sixth, Christie in seventh, Jeffs in eighth. And I think we're waiting for Holford now to come over the line and take the honours in the pre-66 and make it a pair of wins for Holford. And he does. So Holford takes the win in the pre-66. Somebody's gone a bit more rallying over there. And there goes Piers Grange to take second place. 10th place overall, pretty good going, I think you have to agree. So the checkered flag falls, a few more drivers coming over the line here. There goes that gorgeous Alfa Romeo, the 38 car of Everett, finishes in 13th place. Well, what a day we have had. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching on Facebook. Thank you for watching on Twitter. Thank you for watching on LinkedIn. Thank you for watching on Twitch. Thank you. If you are watching on YouTube, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, Live Sport Now. If you're not watching on YouTube and you're on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitch, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. I'll take you straight through to the YouTube channel, Live Sport Now we're called. Do hit subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. If you want to find out more about the Classic Touring Car Racing Club, we've just seen 3 fantastic races, haven't we? There's also a link in the body of this broadcast to the websites. Do give it a click. Well, good stuff indeed. It's been a real treat today. The cars making their way in. Let's pop TSL on the screen. We're just going to make our way down to the podium for our final little broadcast of the day. So whilst we make our way down, you can see the results for yourself. Congratulations to everybody here at Brands Hatch. What a day it's been. It's been hot, it's been fast, it's been entertaining, it's been exciting. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It's not quite over yet either. We've just got the podium celebration, so don't go anywhere. You want to see from the drivers, hear from them. So there we go, look, there's the drivers, they're coming back up already. Let's give them a clap, shall we? And everybody, Sonia Gibbons has joined us on the podium. You'll be pleased to know. Sonia, had a good day? Come on, you got to talk to me now. You can't pie me live on air. You had a good day?
Lovely day.
Got a message for all your fans out there, because there's been quite a few.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's been a good day, and MSVT have treated us really well.
I've got to say, the drivers and teams have done incredible to deal with this heat, haven't they?
Excellent. I don't know how they've done it, but no, it's brilliant. It's been a good one. Proud of them. Every single one of our drivers I'm proud of.
Do you want the camera out your face now?
Eh?
Do you want the camera out your face?
Yes,
now?
please.
Yeah, we'll turn it around. Sonia Gibbons there does an incredible job on the Classic Touring Car. Absolutely hates being on camera, but hey, you've got to do these things. So we're just waiting for the drivers to turn up.
Travels, doesn't it? Oh dear. Towards the podium.
So I think we're about to get underway.
Drivers up first. We've only got the top two here. So firstly, the race winner, Graham Scarborough. Well done, Graham, onto the top step of the podium.
Oh, hi. Hello.
And then in second place was Stephen Primmett. And then in
Hello,
third place, I think
That was a good race, wasn't it?
with our top two. Graham, well done. A great battle there with Stephen. This time you managed to get ahead.
It was a great battle, yeah. I mean, he knows how to drive a car defensively, that's for sure. He's a very difficult person to get by, but I think the grunt of the Capri just told in the end, and I made up for the earlier race where he pipped me by about a foot, so it was good to get one back on him. But anyway, great race, nice and clean, no damage, all in one piece. That's what we want.
And I don't think you normally race for the Classic Touring Car Club, so nice to come here and race against some different people perhaps to normal.
Well, that's true, but 20 years ago I used to race regularly with the Classic Touring Car Club, so I'm used to them, but not for a while anyway, but great to be back.
And a great way to spend your 70th birthday. I don't think there's much cooler way to do it, is there?
Absolutely, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Even for an OAP.
Well done, well done. On in second place, Stephen. Nice to have a couple of battles there with Graham.
Yeah, cracking race. I mean, when the safety car came out, I thought, no, not again, because the first race was a safety car. But then there's only one lap and then we're back on it. So, yeah, good race. Like he says, bit of grunt, done me, or he outdrove me, full stop. Good fun, chasing.
And both of you lapping really quickly, I think 1:47, 48, something like that.
Really, yeah, we were trying hard. So that's good, I'm pleased with that, yeah.
Well done to Graham Scarborough and to Stephen Primmett. So that's our pre-1983 touring car drive. Let's see if we can get the 366s onto the podium. So the race winner there was Peter Fulford. So we get Peter onto the top step of the podium. And in second place was Piers Grange. And in third position, Pat Kennelly. So congratulations to our top three in the 366s.
best.
Well done on the win. Second place, Piers. You got ahead for a bit there, but couldn't keep him back.
No, that's right. He's just too quick for me, so I had to settle for second again.
Because he had a bit of an off-track excursion at the end there.
Yeah, that's it. Pushing it a little bit hard just to stay with him, but yeah, a bit too hard.
Well done, and then
Thank
Matt
you.
in third place. I think you started today right at the back, so
I
this
did
is a
indeed,
good
yeah.
end to the day.
Oh, without a doubt, mate. Without a doubt. I've had a bad day, but yeah, thanks to my family and my little one who's on holiday, always looks after my car for me.
Yeah.
Big thank you to him as well. So yeah, no, brilliant race. Well chuffed.
And you got with the best of the Cortinas, they had a little race-long battle.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I didn't think I was going to catch them, but yeah, managed to do it. Well happy.
Well done to the three of you. So Peter Hawford the winner, second for Piers Grange.
That's got to go to the clock.
The final race of the day.
Right, well done, guys. Thank you very much. See you next time. Well done, bud. Take care. Right, there you go. That is actually it from us as well here. That's actually sounds right in my face here. What a day we have had. Classic touring cars. We've had the MSVT Trackday Championship and MSVT Trackday Trophy. I really hope you enjoyed the coverage. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, subscribe to Live Sport now on YouTube. There's a link in the body of this broadcast. If you're watching more Live Sport in 2022. I've been your host, Ian Wardhouse, for the day. And as always,